Good morning, everyone. Welcome to River City Plus.
Wait, no. So, I thought we were going to get to see a full-on production move right there. Well, we got to see that one. But I thought we were going to get to see a full-on production move because Jana was scrambling. It's like when you're taking a test and the teacher's like, all right, time's up. And you're just like, see. I'm just filling in blanks. And Jana was scrambling. I'm like, oh, we're about to go live. But as a professional, you got it done, and then I threw you under the bus.
Right under the bus. I was like, I had it.
Especially after all the nice stuff you did for me today.
And you jinxed it. Look, Ryan doesn't have it. You know what? Fine. You kick us off.
All right, so
you kick it off.
So, we're still looking for it. So,
no.
But so today is 904 day, and there's been a lot of action, and unfortunately, it's very wet outside. But that shouldn't deter you and to supporting 904 businesses as much as you can. Not necessarily something where you can get out right now, but hopefully the rain will subside, and then you will have that opportunity. But I mean, I think it's pretty amazing. So I've been here in Jacksonville 9 years, and this whole 904 phenomenon that is exploded, it's like you talk about a city that really embraces its culture. And I mean, you had the strongest Duval shout in your live shot, you know. So I just want you. Jana's a transplant, and she's like, when I go in, I go all in.
Exactly. I think that's one thing about me is I've lived so many different places in a fairly short period of time, and I think you've done the same. But wherever I go, I do buy into like that is my home base. That is my hometown. Might not be where I came from. Like Rock Hill's always going to be that place, but I buckle in and settle in. And I think that's really important, especially when we do what we do, is to truly identify with the city. But the door swings both ways. So it's the city accepting me, accepting you when you came here, what, nine years ago now?
Yeah, it took them a minute, but they like me now. I think.
I always say I'm like a Labrador or golden retriever. I'm like, I'm just going to lean on you till you pet me.
Oh, you missed Jack today. You would have loved some Jack.
I know. Dan in the studio was so happy. So typically we have pausing for pets on Tuesday because the holiday, the schedule was different. He comes up to me. He goes, where was the dog, Jana? Like, you know, we all know Katie's trying to get Dan married off. And I'm trying to help him because I'm like, Dan, it's statistically proven that women will click faster if you have a dog. So I see this as a win-win. You have a dog to reel in the ladies, and this dog gets a home.
So what is it about a dog that ladies find so appealing?
They're adorable. And also, too, I think intrinsically, if you can take care of another living thing, I think it shows that there's responsibility, initiative, some financial support because they're expensive.
Ooh.
My dogs are perfectly healthy and they're very expensive. Like we go to the vet and it's $1,000. I'm like, but nothing is wrong.
Yeah. But that was the hook I was thinking of because it's like, oh, you know, they're cute. But like you said, it's like, oh, this dude can take, he's not going to let me leave me out to die if something happens. He's like, he can take care of me.
He can take care of me. I'm like, you know, so I mean.
But but back to our 904 love, because I mean,
circle.
I know, just bring it all the way back. But yeah, Jacksonville is that city that, I mean, even with the transplants coming here, like you said, we have come here and have been embraced. And I mean, full disclosure, if you don't know, I'm always bleeding silver and blue for my Cowboys. We are them boys. But this is my hometown, and I want great things to happen. And full disclosure, I don't want to miss the party.
No, exactly. I mean, listen, even on the worst game day, you can still have a great time with the right attitude and the right cocktails. I mean, that's how we feel.
Yeah, but this is where we add that disclaimer. Please drink responsibly.
Yes.
And get an Uber.
Uber. This OTT sponsored by Uber.
So 904 day for you. You were out today at the Miller Electric Pro Shop, and you swagged out. You got me swagged out. So what was that experience like for you today?
So today was really special. This is designer Carlos Foster, and what I mentioned on our live shot today was that Carlos was actually in our studio on River City Live with you September 13th last year. So this is a designer who is from Jacksonville. I mean, mean, he's created his brand here, 89 Los Originals. And the fact that we've gotten to see him grow as a designer just in this past year, he told me that he was incubating this idea with the Jaguars last year when he was on the show, but obviously couldn't reveal it till much later. Just really says a lot about where the city is going, the opportunities that an NFL team is presenting to local individuals and artists. And I think it's just really special to see people show up. I mean, you saw us out there even when we were doing hits from the morning show. It was torrential downpours. We had a couple of delays just because of the lightning and the thunder that was happening. They kind of played airport rules like, hey, if it strikes lightning again, we got to wait a minute. And there were people out there since 7 a.m. We met Bella and Macy in line, and they were like, we're not missing this launch. We wanted to be here. We made a day of it. So I think it's got to be special for someone to see their brand grow into something like that and get to see your label, 89 Los Originals, beside a logo from the NFL.
And then the fact that people are coming out to support. I mean, Jags, the locals and stuff. I'm like, don't y'all have jobs? I mean, y'all took the day off. It reminds me, I'm dating myself, when you used to have to go to like Sears to get tickets. You'd stand in line, sometimes the night before, the morning of, you'd make some friends, and then it was just that bustle to get in. Now everything's all electronic. But one of our directors, Ryan, he was online looking at the swag shop, and he was looking at the shirt. I think the one you got.
Yeah. So like this. So this is the shirt. Oh, fun fact. This was also shot and produced locally. This ad was shot at Toontown. So
nice.
where we did the pickleball package.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Keeping it local.
But yeah, Ryan was online and the site crashed. And by the time the site came back up, everything sold out. So that just goes to show when people go in to support the Jags, they go all in.
Yep.
Especially when there's a blank slate and there's still a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
We'll talk about after midseason when we're still in the hunt,
manifesting
right?
good things.
Yeah.
But Ryan, I had your back, right? Yes. So 2 meetings in the bag. I literally, like, between live shots, I had people texting me at the station. Carrie, our social media manager, was like, I'm taking you up on it. What do you need? And I'm like, I'm literally on live TV going, hey, all the people watching at Channel 4, if you need something, tell me now. I'm standing there with a stack of T-shirts.
And her Venmo
it's good for the economy.
No, definitely good for the economy.
Yes.
So,
my Venmo's Jana Angel. If you just have excess and you need to donate to a needy reporter anchor, we'll always take it.
And so yesterday you broke down a bunch of the 904 events that were popping off this week or today, and there's a few they're already having to move because of the weather. I think they're still kind of on the fence about what's going to happen with the fireworks tonight on the Orlick. I'm still hoping that comes together. We'll see, but still, there were so many businesses that you featured yesterday. Which one was like, I don't want to say which one was your favorite, but.
Oh, you know what? Actually, close your eyes.
Okay. Da, 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 da. So yesterday I took the day off to just recalibrate.
Okay, open your eyes because this actually came for you yesterday.
Oh, it showed up
when so Rance was off yesterday, and we were talking about Sporting Jacks is having a big meet and greet today. And
we're talking about the European style.
And this is Rance's thing. Like, so yes, they came by yesterday, and they brought this little swag bag for you, which I thought was great. But they're having a whole meet and greet today with like the club and the coaches, and there's photo opportunities. And so that was one of the big 904 events that I thought was great, because you're seeing these sports teams really become pretty interactive. I think we see athletes as kind of this like far off thing, but we're breaking down those walls. I think there's opportunities to get to know this team on a real base level.
Oh, and you get to see them from the ground up, and that's how you really build a fan base. Like the Jags, when they showed up, at first people were like, but they were excited, and it's just continued to grow and grow. And again, when I talk about the transplants that are coming here, you've got people coming in from all over the world, all over the country. Football, the European style, FUT, is international. Everywhere, and for it to gain a foothold here in Jacksonville, I know there's plenty of club teams that have made their presence known in the youth level, and we've had some iterations where people supported, but for the whole city to jump in on this, oh, I'm about that life. Yeah, guess who's going to be in the box? Ole, 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 ole. You have to be a fan to understand.
I love that. I love seeing you actually excited. So there were a lot of other things happening for 904 Day. One was the Hyatt Regency. They dropped the fact that they're going to be having free lemonade and Mayport shrimp shooters in the lobby all day.
What?
Oh yeah, they've got like, so that's another thing. If you go to our community calendar at newsforjax.com, or if you go to Visit Jacksonville, both of us have all of the 904 Day events that are going on. Lots of things. I know it's raining, which is a bummer, but there's still plenty of ways to support inside, drink inside, eat inside, shop inside. So don't let rain be your excuse.
Do your thing. Jacksonville on the come up, y'all. So we will be back here tomorrow at 10:50 from our River City Plus, and then we get to hang out on the desk. It's been a minute since we danced together on the desk again, so we'll be back for that at 9:30 for River City Live. Y'all be good.